Yo, what is going on, everybody? We're back with another Madden 20 video, and today we are back with part 2 of the Packers ebook. If you missed part 1, I show you how to beat cover 3 in the Packers playbook. If you have yet to watch that, definitely make sure you click the link above. Watch that, definitely help you out with this. But today we're going to go over how to beat cover 2, and honestly, guys, beating cover 2 is very easy. So we're just going to start off with one of the plays that I showed in the cover 3 version, this Y out play out of gun tight offset, and we're going to go against just a basic cover 2 hard flats. Generally when people run cover 2, they do have a bunch of hard flats, so with the hard flats open, with the hard flats being covered, obviously these corner routes are what you want to hit. So we see Gmo square on the left side. We are going to put him just on a simple out route to the left. That's going to take the hard flat over with him, and that should leave triangle wide open. But just in case it's not, we are going to block the running back, motion our outside receiver, and put him on a slant. And then, honestly, you can do whatever with Jimmy Graham. I kind of just leave him, but look at Triangle. Triangle is wide open. Nobody anywhere near him. That's an easy, big gain out of that. But just in case he is not open, we do want to have other options too. So we're going to have MVS on the outside, just on a little slant. Just quick pass, get simple yards. It's going to be a tighter coverage, but it should be open depending on who your opponent is using. If he is using the middle linebacker on the right side, it might be covered pretty well. But this play gets open so well just because we do put square on that out route. So the hard flat has to come step up and cover him, and that's going to leaves triangle wide open. We won't worry about anything else there. C square is covered. Triangle, that's just wide open. Wait a little too long to throw it. But if you lead him in stride, you should get a huge gain out of that. But there's a lot of things you can do with this formation. Put Jimmy Graham on a streak here, and then just drag MVS. And Jimmy Graham cover, but we got circle for a little short gain. So generally with this play, there are more shorter gains out of it. You're not going to hit a big play except for triangle. Triangle is your main target on this play. Another thing you can do if your opponent is not playing hard flats, or if they're playing back a little bit more, is put the running back on this wheel and then just hit him right away. It's going to be covered right there just because we are in cover 2 hard flats. But anything else, cover 3, different formation of cover 2, just whatever where they're playing back more, definitely put your running back on a wheel route, hit him right away. They'll be open, but like I said, very easy setup. Just put square on an out route, triangle is your main target. Then you can kind of do whatever with these outside 2 receivers. You can even leave it exactly how it is, but generally they will not be open. So I like to put a slant out here, and then Jimmy Graham just can put him on a curl and then smart route it, have it a little deeper. Just in case nothing's open, triangle. Generally, a lot of the plays are going to be bagged up, but that triangle, so definitely hit him. That's an easy setup, easy big yards right there. So that is probably my favorite play to run versus cover 2. So we're going to look out of a new formation this time. That, once again, that was also in the cover 3. That's more of a cover 3 beater. So definitely be sure to check that out. All right, guys, so we got 2 more plays. Both of them are going to be out of the gun doubles Y flex offset. And we're going to start out with this 4 verticals play. A lot of people don't like running 4 verticals just because, I mean, it kind of forces you to throw deep, which a lot of people don't like having to throw very deep. We're just going to go through against, let's go against Tampa 2, something simple. But here's the setup there. You don't do anything with this except for your running back, depending on what you want to do. You can put him on a hard flat. You can put him just on a little swing out, just kind of whatever with him. He's just kind of your security blanket there. And we get pressure, we just dump it off to our running back. Just pick up a few yards. But generally what I like to do with this play, unless I know they're bringing pressure, is I leave it as it is. Like I said, a lot of people don't like throwing it deep very often, but 4 verticals is definitely a zone beater. If your opponent's running man, this play will not work. But if they are running just a oh my. Good blocking. Alright, if they're just running a simple zone, as you see, we get pressure again. Running back is wide open, just gets us a gain. So I just want to show you that work because we're getting a lot of pressure. So I'm just going to block the running back there. But as you see, zone, nobody's open. Oh, the safety actually played that really well. But another way is triangle. With these hard flats and generally with the middle linebacker zones, they only play so far. So with these middle routes, you kind of want to look. They'll get a little bump, and the second they get that bump, can pass lead inside or outside. I don't know why that was so bad. Can pass lead inside or outside, and that's generally going to be an easy catch. Just got to make sure you possession catch it. And I want to try hitting this outside receiver because a lot of times they will also get open, and it looks like for whatever reason the safety's playing that really, really well. So you just kind of got to watch where the safeties and the middle linebackers are doing. So if the middle linebacker's a little bump, just after the bump you do a little bullet pass inside, make sure you lead it inside. And we'll try it. Jimmy Graham might be a little hard just because, I mean, it's Jimmy Graham. Yeah, Jimmy Graham's too slow. So you want your faster receivers to be on those middle routes. We've got Geronimo Allison, who's fast enough, and another bad pass. Sometimes he'll get a bad pass, but honestly, if you're playing like Ultimate Team or something, got Luck, Steve Young, whoever, you should complete this relatively easily. For some reason, Aaron Rodgers, I guess, cannot. But just trust me. Let's try lowballing it, and we get killed. Alright, so yeah. Just pass lead it inside after the bump, and it will be caught more times not if you're... There we go. If your quarterback makes a throw like that, which usually they are going to. And if the safeties are playing more inside, you are going to have square and circle open, but they're not. They're spreading apart more. So you don't have that. But 4 verticals is definitely a good play because just about versus any zone, at least one of these routes at some point are going to get open. And if they're not, it's because they have a lot of people in coverage. And if that's the case, eventually somebody is going to get that glitchy route where they just come back and they're wide open, and then you hit them. Plus you got this running back as a security blanket. So this is just a very, very easy first down yardage type of play. Very easy to run, no setup. You just got to watch to see what the middle linebackers and the safeties are doing. Very simple. If the middle linebackers bump your receiver, just hit them right after. And then if the safeties are playing more bunched together, you should have one of the outside receivers wide open. But we got one more play for you guys. It is out of the same formation. Gotta remember which one it was. Double wise flex offset, I believe. Yep. And it is this fork wheel play. This fork wheel works very, very well versus cover 2. We'll just run cover 2 hard flat. We're going to block the running back here. And then we are going to put Jimmy Graham on a little out route. And then have MVS go straight. You're not really looking for those, either of those plays. You are looking for Square, who is unbelievably wide open. And you are going to be looking for triangle. This is a big yardage play, but if you don't want obviously big yards and you want a security blanket, then I would put Williams on like a little out route or something, or Jimmy Graham on a little drag. I like to put him on a drag, honestly, but make sure you put MVS straight. If you have him going on the streak, the safety on the right is going to kind of follow him, and that's what's going to leave Devontae wide open. See, he falls streak, pass lead it up. Nobody is by there to cover him. That's an easy, easy, easy one-play touchdown. Once again, same setup. Just put Jimmy Graham on drag. Jimmy Graham got nobody open. Hit him, possession catch it. He didn't possession catch it, but that'll be just a little short yardage gain for you in case you're getting pressure or whatever the reason is. But triangle is also very good on this play versus hard flats, as the second he gets past that hard flat, he's going to be wide open almost every single time. But the main play target on this one, oh my god, I had 2 people block Lil Mac and he still got to me. Dude's a freaking animal. But once again, just kind of drag Jimmy Graham or do whatever you want with him. Maybe put him on a little bit of a slant, just whatever. He's not your main focus on this one. And then streak. And then that's just, I don't know. I don't think it gets much easier than that, guys. That's just an easy one-play touchdown. But obviously, you want the 2 outside receivers on your left to be your main focus. And this is also really set up. Nothing too complex here. Gmo, see, it's a hard flat. So Gmo is wide open and gets you about 20 yards right there. So that's really all I got for you guys. All these plays are very, very, very easy to set up. So definitely make sure you try these out before you actually go into a game with them. Just kind of get used to like seeing what everybody's running. Just kind of get used to the bump and pass and everything like that. Make sure you hit a like, smash that like button. Subscribe to me if you're new and watch How to Beat Cover 3. Definitely go back, watch that. Then you'll have 2 plays, how to beat cover 3 and cover 2. If you want a man version, just let me know. I will drop that. But until next time, I'm out. Peace.